Hey, are you thinking of getting a set of garage storage cabinets like these NewAge Bold Series cabinets behind me here? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can save money in getting a set for yourself. I'll show you what's involved in setting it up, and I'll share with you my thoughts. So stick around. Hey, welcome to Cheaper TV. I'm Dino, your host. Glad to see you here. Now, you've seen this set of garage cabinets behind me here in the last few videos. It's just now that I'm getting around to talking with you about them. Those are the NewAge brand of garage cabinets. It's the Bold Series. There are all kinds of other brands out there. There's the Husky brand that are featured with Home Depot. There's Ultimate brand of garage cabinets, Gladiator brand, a whole bunch of them, and they range from expensive to more expensive. Now, the NewAge brand that you see behind me here, in my research I found that they probably presented possibly the best value for the money, even though they're still pretty expensive. And there are other DIY options out there. And I considered that, but I needed to get the garage organized because I had to move on and do some other things. And I kind of wanted to go for this look, not only because it's sort of like the dream garage, but it was also possibly a good set for the Jeep channel, especially up here in Canada. Doing those videos in the winter are a little challenging, especially as I'm getting older, and now I got a studio that I could still share with you what I've been learning and have a nice studio like this to produce them. Now, when looking at the NewAge brand, they make this series, which is called the Bold Series, and then they have a Pro Series. Now, the Bold Series is the more economical model for the garage cabinets. Their Pro Series utilizes heavier gauge steel, soft close hinges, and they are a little larger, more depth. They hold more volume. Now for me, I only had a 20-foot deep garage, so I couldn't go with a deeper set of cabinets, and so I thought to myself, the Bold Series will do. But also, unless you have like a pro setup and you need heavy-duty garage cabinets, I think the Bold Series will do fine. Let's have a look up close at some of the features of these cabinets. So you can see they have magnetic closed doors. That seems pretty solid to me. And I haven't quite got them all organized yet, but you can kind of see how I've got my paints and everything in this cabinet right here. You can also see they all have locks on the cupboards, so if you wanted to, it comes with a set of keys, a key for each lock, but they all operate the same lock. So it's a little bit of security if you want it. Now, the set that I got right here is the 9-piece cabinet set. And if you count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the counter, they count as the 9th piece. But also, you'll notice I've got this slat wall as well as these hangers that are meant for that slat wall, which I'll talk about shortly. There's a light valance under here as well. And I find it quite helpful because it lights up this area. There's this tool drawer right here, which you can also slide out when you want to move your tools closer to a job that you have. And then the wheels can lock into place. And then you've got these cupboards down here. I've got my fasteners in this one. I've got my Jeep washing materials over here. And then I've got some other things over here. So far you can see it's a nice looking set. It fits my needs really nicely here. And for you, you might want to look at, for example, how much wall space you have. And that's what I did when I chose this set. I had enough room to put in this set, but because of the limited space here, I didn't go any larger. But this one I think is going to meet my needs. Now, if you wanted to learn about these cabinets a little more, you can find all sorts of videos out there where people go over them in depth. But what I want to talk with you about today is the ways I went about buying this and saving some money, as well as then I'll show you what was involved in setting it up and then just share with you my overall thoughts. Okay, so let's take a look up here on the screen, and you can see I've got this pamphlet here that shows you how I learned about a sale at Costco. This is in Canada, so all the prices are going to be Canadian dollars. Costco had a sale on this set right here that you see behind me. Now you can see the price on that pamphlet, so keep that in mind. Now here is the process. I thought to myself, is this going to be a good value for me? So I went to the NewAge website, and you can see there's the set that I'm going to order. And when you zoom in there, you can see what the retail price is of $3,039.99. Now even on their website, they're advertising a sale price, and that's $2,169.99 for the 9-piece set, not the slat wall or the accessory hanger kit. So when you look at the price of the slat wall and the hangers and the sale prices like you see up here on the screen, I would have to pay $2,649.97. Well, what I did was I continued doing my research, and I checked out on Amazon. They sell this set there as well, and when you look into it, the price there is $2,589.99. Now when you look at that, that's without the slat wall and the hangers, which when you add up the cost of those, and you see that it's almost $500 for those accessories, you could argue that getting the whole set at NewAge is still a good deal, because you're only going to be spending another $50 or so to get that almost $500 worth of accessories with the cabinets. Further research at Rona, that's like a Home Depot in Canada, and you can see here on this chart that they're asking $2,502. So that's a pretty good deal, and if you wanted to get the slat wall and hangers, you're still better off to order it straight from the NewAge website, but otherwise Rona would be the best place so far, just if you were interested in the cabinets. Now, when we look at Home Depot, it's the same price, and then you could look at the Costco price of $2,499, but with them you get the 9-piece cabinet set as well as the slat wall and the hangers. And so the Costco price for all of that comes in less than the NewAge price, even with the NewAge sale prices. The thing is, this flyer that I got said that a sale was coming where they're going to take an additional $600 off. So when this came on sale, I could get it all: the 9-piece cabinet set, the 72-inch slat wall, the 12-piece hanger set, all for $1,899.99, in contrast to the $2,649 that the NewAge was offering when it was up on sale. So that's about $750 savings by getting it at Costco. And so I thought, well, Costco's a reputable company. This NewAge brand of garage storage cabinets look fairly decent in terms of what else is out there for the money. So I went ahead and purchased it. And now let me show you when it was delivered, what was involved with the setup. So if you were to get yourself a set of covers from NewAge, this is how it could possibly work out for you. You'll see that the whole set arrived on a skid and dropped off at the house, and then you just unwrap the plastic. You'll see that the storage cabinets are protected by these boxes, and it doesn't look like you have the whole set there, but in fact some of the smaller cabinets are nested inside the larger cabinets, and I'll show you here. So you can see here the blank slate that I had to start with, and then I brought all the boxes into the garage, and then you can see here as I start to unload it, I just cut the plastic ties and just lift the cardboard off the cabinets, and you can see how the smaller cabinets were nested inside. And I have to admit, there was a lot of cardboard and a lot of styrofoam to protect the cabinets. I'm happy to share in my experience that the cabinets arrived intact without any damage. I was just left with a lot of cardboard and styrofoam to deal with when everything was unpacked. Now the first thing that you do when you unpack the smaller cabinets is you find the hardware package, and here's an example of it here on the screen, and then you would attach the feet to the cabinets, and in the case of the tool cabinet, there's the locking coasters that you put on the front and the swivel coasters that go on the back, and that allows you to wheel around your toolbox wherever you need it when you're working on your Jeep. So then I used the cardboard to lay down the large cabinets and got the hardware set that you see here and just attached the feet and then these adjustable pads that you see here. So you pretty much just do that for all the cabinets, and when you're done, you got all your cabinets ready for the install, and it's time to clean up all that cardboard. Now, I couldn't do the installation right away because I still had to put in the Swiss Trax floor, and there's that video right there if you want to see what's involved with that. But once that was done, I just slid these cabinets in place. Then I used the little adjustable foot pads on the bottom of the cabinets and leveled them out. I would make sure that I leveled the height, the depth, the width, and then when you go to the next cabinet, they actually bolt right into each other, so it's like everything lines up nicely. And there's some minor adjustments, but I was able to do it all by myself, and it went fairly easily. You can see here in the B-roll how there's these bolts that join between all the cabinets, so everything you see here is tightly bolted together, it's level, and then in the hardware package they also give you these long bolts that you could screw into the joist, or if you have a concrete wall, there's hardware for that as well. And then the backs of these cabinets are secured to the wall, keeping everything nice and safe so that nothing falls over. So that's what was involved in assembling these cabinets. It was a lot easier than other options. I've seen some cupboards that come to you that you have to assemble the whole cupboard. Well, these were already assembled for you at the very most. You just have to bolt each cupboard to each other. There's a couple shelves inside that you just slide on. Now, what are my impressions? Was this a good value for the money? Well, of course, one can argue that if you did your own building of cabinets for your garage, you'll save a little bit of money, but you're still going to be on the hook for fasteners and hinges and the material costs, and then there's all the time. But if you wanted to go down that road, of course you can. But in terms of buying professionally made cabinets, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of these cabinets, and this is the Bold series, not the Pro series. And if you were thinking of getting a set like this for yourself, there are other colors out there. I showed you the steps that you could take to make sure that you're not paying more than you need to. I had this really great sale price coming from Costco, so I'm really happy with that. So just so that you're aware that there are sales like that come out, and I hate for you to go and buy a set like this and not have known. So by watching this video, now you know. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know by giving it a thumbs up, or feel free to put a comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the alert bell right here so you'll be notified when the next video is released. Until the next time, I'm Dino for Cheaper Jeeper TV. Be well, stay safe, take care.